So I don't know how well this is gonna go. But we're gonna try. I think it's really important to be conscious of your comfort zone and your concerns and to not invalidate them. And there can be a lot of pressure, I feel, to just go, 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 go. You know, especially in a community like YouTube, where not that YouTubers are saying, "Oh, you've gotta do this, you've gotta do that." It's more like ambient pressure. You know what I mean? Because you get on looking for other people who are like you, and you see all these vloggers who are, transitioning in their teens, or these guys who started hormones and then months, or like I've seen someone who 3 months after starting T got top surgery. That is, to me, that's insanely fast. And I'm not saying that that's wrong. Whatever makes you comfortable, whatever you're capable of doing, whatever is right for you, that is fine. But I feel like there's also a lot of pressure because of that could potentially make people feel like they're running out of time or they're not going fast enough. And I just want to say that I feel like it's very important to go at your own pace. And for me, that was 6 to 8 years of decision making. And I think that's totally okay. There's no way to tell if it would have been better if I had started back then. But I'm okay with having waited. I don't want to say I haven't missed out on anything, because that's a whole nother video. I wanted to make sure that I was 100% confident in that choice and the ramifications of that choice. I don't regret waiting. I think it's really important to wait until you're completely sure. I think it's really important to do a lot of self-reflection before you take a step as major as HRT, because it is a big life choice. It's a major decision, and there's nothing wrong with taking your time to make that decision. Okay? There is a lot of pressure, I feel, on young people who are trans to, one, figure out their identity right away because of that whole narrative. The idea that when you're a little kid. And that's not true for so many people. And I feel like a lot of cis society puts pressure on trans young people to be sure and to know and to commit to it and to prove it by transitioning as soon as they've started figuring out how they feel. And I feel like that's a big mistake. I feel like everyone should be able to move at their own pace and at their own comfort level. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing these videos as someone who's 26 and only just now starting T. Because, I feel like there are so many videos where it's, people who started transitioning at 15, 16, or have only been on T for a year and now they're getting top surgery. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get top surgery. It is on my list of things to do, but it's a lot of money and it's a huge commitment in terms of taking off of work and things like that. So I guess I just want to provide an example that it's okay to take your time, because I know I felt a lot of pressure where I felt like I was wasting time, and I know that that is a big source of stress for a lot of kids who have figured out that they're trans in their teens but can't move forward with it for whatever reason. I've read too many suicide notes where that was a cited source for a major part of their depression and their decision making in that process. It's never too late. And even if you are in a position where you could move forward with things like HRT and stuff, but you're just not ready yet, that's okay. You don't have to. Not until you're really ready and you're totally sure of your decision. And it is better to be totally sure and comfortable and confident in all the potential side effects and ready for that than to try and rush yourself because you feel like there's some sort of deadline. There is no deadline. This is not a race. The world will be waiting for you, okay, when you are ready for it. And I'm glad I waited, because I would rather make this decision for myself when I'm ready for it than to have tried to have rushed myself into something that I wasn't ready for yet and have to deal with potential ramifications emotionally and psychologically with that. I think that's everything. I hope this was helpful. Anyway, thanks for listening. See you around.